It wasn't revenge. It was a desperate attempt to make you see what I've been going through. But now I see that in trying to make you understand, I've only caused more confusion, pain, and loss. I didn't expect this to go so far. What started as a misguided attempt to make you feel what I felt has ended with both of us lost in a sea of regret. Sometimes we don't realize the damage we're doing until we're on the other side of it. I cheated to teach you how it feels, but now I see that there's no easy way to undo the hurt I've caused. I wanted you to understand the hurt I felt, but now I know that betrayal isn't something that can be easily understood. It's something that must be lived to truly grasp its weight. In trying to make you feel the depth of my pain, I didn't realize I was digging a hole we both might never climb out of. Some lessons are too harsh and some actions too final. I crossed a line, thinking I could teach you a lesson in hurt. But what I've learned is that some things can't be taught. They can only be felt, and that feeling is often more than we can bear. I thought by cheating, I could finally make you feel what I felt, but now I see that the heartache we've caused each other is far more complicated than any lesson we could ever learn. The truth is, I never wanted to hurt you. I just wanted you to understand what betrayal feels like. Now that you do, I realize that I've hurt both of us in ways I never thought possible. I thought I was teaching you something important, but now I see that I've only caused us both more pain. Sometimes the hardest lesson is realizing that some hurts can't be fixed, only understood. I cheated because I wanted you to understand the emptiness I felt. But now I know that some things, like trust and love, once broken, can never be fully restored. The pain of betrayal is not something you can give to someone else and expect them to learn from it. In trying to teach you, I only ended up teaching myself that some lessons come with consequences far greater than expected. I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to show you how much it hurts. But now that you know, I'm left with the heavy truth that some lessons come at a price that no one should have to pay. I thought cheating would teach you what I went through, but now I see that it's only made us both question everything we once had. The lesson was never meant to break us. I only wanted to help you understand my pain. In trying to show you how it feels, I've come to realize that no amount of hurt is ever worth losing the person you love. What we had is forever changed, and I can't undo what I've done. I didn't expect this to be the outcome. I thought I was teaching you something important, but now I see that all I've done is make us both suffer in ways I never imagined. What I thought was a way to make you understand my pain has turned into a lesson neither of us will ever forget. The betrayal I caused was supposed to teach you something, but all it's taught me is that love can never survive betrayal. I didn't realize the damage I was doing until it was too late. I thought I could teach you what I felt, but now I see that all I've done is bring us both closer to a reality that neither of us wants to face. The hardest part is knowing that what I did was meant to teach you a lesson, but it ended up leaving both of us with nothing but scars and regret. I thought showing you the pain I felt would somehow make things right. But now I see that no amount of hurt can replace the trust we lost or the love we had. I cheated to show you how it feels, but now I realize that the only thing I've done is show us both how far we've fallen from a place of love and trust. I never expected the consequences of my actions to be so severe. I thought I could teach you a lesson, but now all I see is that sometimes the most painful lessons are the ones that break us apart. I cheated to make you understand the depth of my hurt, but now I know that the only thing I've really shown you is how much pain one mistake can cause. I thought I was teaching you something important, but now I see that the lesson came at too high a price. The pain I thought you needed to feel has only led to both of us being lost in a sea of regret. I never imagined that in trying to make you feel the hurt I felt, I would destroy everything we built together. The lesson was too painful, and now all I have is the aftermath of what I've done. The lesson was never meant to hurt you so badly. I just wanted you to understand what I was going through, but now I see that some things are better left unsaid than lived through. I didn't think this would end the way it has. What I thought was a way to teach you a lesson has turned into a situation where both of us have lost far more than we ever expected. I thought I could show you how much pain I felt by becoming the person you feared. But now that the tables have turned, I realize just how deep the wound truly goes. Sometimes, the only way to understand the depth of someone's hurt is to experience it yourself. In my quest to make you feel the ache I've carried, I didn't realize that the consequences would fall heavier on both of us. The lesson was never meant to come at such a price, but now it's a burden we must carry together. It was never about revenge or anger. I just wanted you to understand the hollow ache of betrayal. Now that you do, I can't help but wonder if it's too late to repair the damage we've both caused. I crossed a line I can't uncross, thinking that in making you feel what I felt, I could somehow heal my own wounds. But now I realize that hurt only multiplies when we use it as a weapon against someone we care about. In my heart, I thought I was teaching you a lesson, but now I see that I was only tearing us both apart. The pain of betrayal isn't just something you give, it's something that lingers in both souls. I didn't realize the weight of my actions until I saw the look in your eyes. I thought I could show you how it feels, but now I know that the pain of love lost is something neither of us should have ever had to experience. We often don't see the consequences of our actions until they're staring us in the face. I cheated to show you how deeply betrayal cuts, but now I'm the one bleeding from the wounds we both created. In trying to teach you a lesson, I ended up losing the trust and love that once connected us. I never thought the path to understanding could be so destructive, but now I know there's no easy way to heal the scars I've left behind. What I thought was a lesson in pain has turned into a lesson in regret. I never meant to hurt you this way, but now that you know how it feels, I can only hope we can rebuild what I've shattered. We often don't understand the weight of our decisions until it's too late. I cheated to make you feel the betrayal I felt, but now I understand that the lesson isn't worth the destruction it caused. The pain I caused you was meant to be a reflection of my own hurt, but I never expected it to change everything between us. Now I'm left with the realization that some lessons come at too high a price. I thought that by making you feel what I felt, I could somehow put us on equal ground. But now I see that pain is never a fair exchange, and the wounds we both carry may never fully heal. I wanted you to understand what betrayal felt like, but I never imagined that it would break both of us in ways I can't fix. Now we're both left with a heartache that lingers long after the truth is out. It wasn't about revenge, but now that you know how it feels, I wonder if the lesson was worth the cost. Sometimes we learn the most painful truths when we face the consequences of our own actions. In trying to teach you a lesson, I only ended up teaching myself one. Hurt never heals by inflicting more of it. Now we both stand here, broken and lost, with no clear path to healing. I thought cheating would show you the depth of my pain, but I never expected it to bring us both to this place of regret. Now we both understand that sometimes lessons come at a cost that can't be undone. I believed that by betraying your trust, you would understand the heartbreak I felt. But now I see that trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to repair. The price of teaching that lesson may be too high for either of us to pay. Sometimes we do things out of pain, thinking they'll make others feel what we feel. But in the end, we only end up hurting ourselves in ways we never saw coming. I cheated because I wanted to show you what it felt like to be abandoned by someone you love. But now I wonder if you'll ever be able to trust me again, or if I've destroyed something that was once beautiful. In my quest for understanding, I turned to betrayal. But now I've learned that the only thing we truly gain from hurting others is more pain. What I wanted to teach you was a lesson in empathy, but what I've really learned is that love never thrives on betrayal. I wanted to make you feel the pain I felt, but what I've done instead is create a divide between us that may never be bridged. The lesson has been learned, but at what cost? I thought if I showed you how betrayal feels, you would finally understand the depths of my hurt. But what I've realized is that no lesson is worth the destruction of trust and love. The hardest lesson to learn is that sometimes the pain we cause others is far more destructive than the pain we carry inside. I thought cheating would teach you something, but all it's taught me is that some wounds never fully heal.